Hey everybody, it's Ben back again for another lesson. Lesson 6, Module 3. This is about, a lot of you are probably on different various drugs for the diabetes. I personally take Mounjaro. This is about, the trough cycle and the peak cycle of taking the injection. So the peak cycle is just saying, like the 2 days after you take the shot, your numbers are usually really good. And then from there, it slowly ramps down until, like, say I take my shot on a Friday. So Thursday, my numbers are always a little bit higher than the rest of the week. And then Friday, until I take that shot again, my numbers creep up, And that's to be expected with any medicine. You take a weekly dose, and as it disintegrates, gets used up in your fat over the week, the less medicine there is, the less work it can do. So that's why you see that system with your GLP-1s or whatever medicine you might take, whatever injection you might take. It's trough days, peak days, anything like that lasts for a certain amount of time. I mean, it's just common knowledge that at the very beginning it's going to be, it's going to do great the first couple days, and then it's going to slowly, peter off as you get to the end. That's nothing huge. All of the shots are going to do that. It's just something you need to watch out for, maybe plan for. If you're going to eat anything that puts the medicine really to the test, you might want to do it right up front when you first take your medicine, as opposed to if you're going to eat anything that's really good, no carbs, you might want to do that towards the end of the shot. That way it doesn't have to work as hard. And then, that Friday when you take your shot, how Saturday is. Saturday is like ice skating rink flat. Usually Sunday is too for me. There's a lot of, also with the medicines, I've been running into a lot of side effects. Rough time. I've had it both. I have literally had the runs one day, and the next I was stopped up. I don't get how that happens, but it does. The other side effects haven't been real bad. The biggest thing was my first couple shots, I got violently ill. I called my doctor, look, I am so sick. I was literally laying on my bathroom floor for about 4 hours after my first shot. It was not something I wanted to repeat. When I took that second shot, I was so scared. Those first 2 shots, I took them on Fridays, and by Monday I was still so sick that I had to call off work. But then the third shot, the sickness really never came. And just when I got the 4th shot, and there was no bump in between shots, my doctor said, we're going to increase your dose. And, it's pretty much, when I took that higher dose for the first time, I was not feeling great. I still didn't get as sick as I did the first time. I know a lot of people that have started these drugs and they took them for a week and they got sick, and they're like, you know what? I'm not taking this anymore. And they literally stopped. I know somebody that took Mounjaro and got sick the first week and said, oh, I can't take this. I got to try something else. They put him on the other one, and I can't think of the name right now. It's a real common one. But anyways, they put him on that, and he got sick again the first week. And he said, I can't keep getting sick like this. I can't take this medicine. So, Now he's just rolling through life with his blood sugar out of control. And that's sad. A really nice guy, and I wish him the best, but I'm telling you what, to save my life, those 2 weeks, you know, 1 day, 2 days out of the week where I was that sick at the beginning, I believe it's worth it to save my life, because that's what the drugs did. They saved my life. I've been walking around for 10 years with sugar in the 300s, the 400s, the 500s. You tell me how much longer I had. Tell me how much more time I had in my little sand glass of ignoring this disease before something up the top or whoever said, you know what, buddy? It's about time, man. I don't think your body can take it no more. You know how lucky I am that I came to my senses when I did? And that's why I'm out here trying so hard to grab you and pull you in. If you're out there with diabetes, mellitus, I got the way. I can show you how to do it. I'm willing to suffer with you through what you have to do, through the cravings, through the days where you don't feel like doing this. I'll be there. You can pick up the telephone. Hey, Ben, having a really bad day today, you know? And I will be there to answer. So, I don't know, just, we gotta get these medicines. They make us feel bad, but we gotta do what we gotta do. Symptoms over symptoms. Let's go.